Welcome to D&D with THC, episode 22 of the Bacon Campaign. We weren't able to get to Lost Mines of Phandelver Monday. Our DM had some prior engagements, but we are back this week to continue on with the Bacon Campaign. So I'll kick things over to Bacon to give a bit of a recap, and we'll keep on keeping on. Take it away, Bacon.
So where we left off. Where did we leave off? Just kidding. It seems that the party had gone to Nikolai's old estate, who, in order to try to activate the amulet, as Lady Ava had told them, after putting down Nikolai's undead relatives and laying them to rest, with a little minor party drama, some potential grave robbing. It's really up in the air. It looks like the amulet was activated. After the party parted ways for a little bit, Nikolai, feeling that his family was desecrated by the grave robbing, they the party was attacked by a group of vampire spawn and Strahd zombies. Using the power of the amulet, they were able to immediately turn the undead, just to get a sense of how incredibly powerful a tool this amulet was. And we left off at the awkward reunion of Nikolai and the people who wanted to steal his dead family's things.
We didn't just want to, we did that.
Thank you.
We didn't just want to, we did that shit.
I saw nothing. I walked away.
Not we, but I didn't stop it either.
You were totally with it, man. Stop fucking pretending now.
I walk away with a smirk.
I see nothing. I hear nothing.
I say nothing.
He's meant to go away, right, Bacon?
I say a lot of things.
Well, I got to tell you, we probably aren't ready for Strahd yet, even though I'm not sure we even have to fight the guy. I'm pretty sure he's nicer than they appear.
He is not nice.
How do you know?
He seems to have been an asshole to us.
I don't know about asshole. We keep approaching him with violence in our hearts. Maybe we should not.
And we've always lived to tell the tale.
He always doesn't fight us.
You tell us we be dead already, man. I'm telling you, I don't know why we're just listening to these villagers.
All I know is I'm looking for a very short man with red hair who can help me with my silver ore. I wonder if he'll appear magically.
I think how you feeling, old man? How does old water Shinashi look like?
It's fine.
You look brown?
I'm about 57 years
Get
old.
A little dirty?
I'm about 57 years old. Wait, I aged 30 years, correct?
Murky?
30 years, yeah. You're
30?
Oh yeah, I
Alright,
forgot that. So do we take a rest now, or do we do something to save this guy?
No, we have.
Yes, let's take a rest. I am tired.
No, we've got to find that angel. I forgot. You're right. Thank you.
We have to head back to that. I think we should probably head back to that inn before we run into any more problems.
Last call for a
Aren't you a cleric? Can't you cast a spell to help him?
No, this is beyond me.
Oh my god, you aren't much good in a fight or outside of one.
I have been a lot of help in a fight.
All I
Next
can
time
do
you
is set him on fire.
You're doing enough, Dab.
Is he?
I like to.
You are one to question anything, guy. I thought you were supposed to be religious.
I sigh.
So I'm frantically looking around for that red-haired dwarf. I don't think I see him anywhere. But
no, he's not like right here.
Dang.
No.
Hey, does anybody have anything to drink and eat? I'm hungry.
Open wide.
Why don't you pull out
I'm a
that,
water genasi. I can.
No, I'm not drinking any of the water you produce from your body. What kind of weirdo shit is that?
It's not. It's not a. It's not from my body. It's from spirits.
Don't eat the yellow
Trust
snow
them
either.
any more than I trust you.
Why you pass me that jug you got on your side there?
Yeah, y'all have that
See?
alchemist jug.
That alchemy jug.
Oh, I
get free
forgot
beer.
that. Oh yeah,
Forever.
I forgot that. I'll fill that shit with some ale, I guess.
Give me a
I,
cup.
I take a big ass deep swig and I pass it around.
Same. Pass her till she's empty. As we walk towards the angel, are we leaving this place?
I don't think there's any reason to stick it on. It doesn't look like there's much loot to take from here.
Nikolai, is he still fucking shooting from trees somewhere?
I
I'm
don't
right
know.
there.
Yeah,
I
man.
came up. I'm right there.
Hey man, you can't keep taking this shit so personally, bro. They were dead. You didn't even know these people.
The fact of the matter. I don't have to know them.
This is the first. I've never had a party grave rob a party member before.
I didn't grave rob him at all. It wasn't his grave, bro.
They weren't party members.
What are you talking about? We looted the shit out of Rob multiple times when we killed him.
And
He was a
That's
party
a
member.
different campaign, different DM.
Oh my god.
Was it?
I'm pretty sure Gideon's walking around right now with Rob's thief in his pocket.
Do we still have his ear?
That's
don't think
that's
so.
messed up.
I don't think we have his ear.
So where are you guys going from here? Are you going back towards the angel?
Yeah, I was thinking we'd go back to the monastery or whatever.
So the journey is uneventful. It looks like you got through the ambush and kind of maybe word travels fast. Hard to tell, but nobody is approaching you on the way back.
Can we short rest before we get back?
Do a long rest. Do a couple long rests.
3 of them? No, like joking
I don't
like
aside.
the
Like
way he said
joking
that.
aside, can we do a short rest?
I mean, like you can.
That made it
Nice.
funnier.
You're like there is a ground you can shut your eyes and attempt to sleep.
I mean, we just got ran up on by 10 vampires. I don't know. If
Yeah, we can sit around on the side of the road and chat for half an hour if you want, or
Oh,
an
no,
hour.
man, I'm tired of eating these trail Ashens. They probably got better shit at the monastery.
Mm-hmm. Smells good too.
So as you're approaching the monastery, go ahead and roll a perception check.
Me?
Anybody, I
Everyone
think?
approaching the monastery.
Okay, give me a second.
For
21, let's go.
Nat 20.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we all had fucking pretty good day.
Not bad.
So with a nat 20, everybody besides Ptolemy, who's busy drinking, can hear the angel yelling from the from where you're coming up to them. However, with the nat 20, you can actually hear that he's clearly yelling at the corpse bride that he created. It seems like she's actually like having some klutzy issues because she's sewn together from other people's body parts.
So before we enter,
I tell that to the rest of the party.
he said we could all hear it. Besides Ptolemy,
So he told me.
You said the Nat 20.
I
Fuck you.
think that we should.
This party's so petty.
I know that we said
That's
We're
why you
gonna
thought we'd
kill
be
this
good at
guy.
Among Us.
I need this guy's help. So
Well,
In
I
other
don't
words,
like
you
the
want us
way
to
he
ignore
talks to
the
this
fact that
corpse
he keeps
bride.
abusing. So in other words, you want us to ignore the fact that he keeps abusing the help.
so,
for now,
so you're okay with
for now.
grave
I
robbing,
don't give a
but
shit how long
but-
we ignore it. I'm not particularly fiending to save these people. This is their god or whatever. I don't give a shit.
she is not a people. She is a
but I don't
Built
want to
thing.
engage him this old.
am
I don't
with
feel
whatever.
right about her being alive either way. It's just not right. I think we should go get
now
his
we
help
talk
and then
about
maybe just.
right and the wrong.
I walked away. I didn't steal nothing. Don't look at me.
He thought about it.
I
You're
hear
fake.
some things. I see nothing.
I don't care, mate.
Oh my god.
But we do need his help either way. So I mean,
I want to walk in there and kind of disrupt it, but act like we didn't know what was going on. If we
after
can.
you, old man.
Yeah, I'm first. I don't mind.
So as you're approaching the house, you get within like a certain radius, and the yelling stops. When you get into the abbey, the angel is now sitting smiling. He goes, "Welcome back. Were you productive? Able to find your family's old estate?" Says smirking. Y'all can roll an insight check.
There it is.
Oh, I thought it was going to roll onto the 19.
I'm a little drunk still from the ale in the fucking barrel.
Ptolemy continues to be oblivious. He yeah, you're really at ease in this place. You know what? Like
They fed me too
between-
good last time.
Yeah, and between that and like the wine that you drank that made you permanently predisposed to like Strahd, you're feeling kind of fuzzy about this place at this point. You know, this is
Hey
this
man,
isn't
I
too
want to
bad.
have a night. Maybe they'll let us have a nice meal, and then I can go in the corner and stretch out on the chair. I've been traveling a lot.
However, in 18 and 19, he's holding something back from you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Too bad this
Not-
guy's so mean to the servants.
I'm not making it scene, but I'm really starting to think there's something up with this guy.
So I burst out and just kind of frantically start explaining how I need his help. I've aged clearly, as he could tell, and if there's anything I can do to revert this, I would be more than willing to listen.
I'm kind of standing back, just waiting to see if he can even do divine thing.
Well, yes, I can help you. I think we can come to some sort of an arrangement. This one here is so klutzy, he says, pointing at the corpse bride, that we didn't even get to go to Strahd. She tripped and literally fell apart. We had to sew her back together. So tell you what, I'll make you a deal. If you can teach her to be not so terribly klutzy, some etiquette, maybe show her how to dance, I'll give you I'll give you a restoration potion that will restore you to your rightful age.
We're not just buy the potion.
Good luck getting anywhere within 24 hours of this place.
I'm talking about
Well-
from you.
Money? Why do you think I need money?
Why do you think we're dance instructors?
And perhaps you're thinking about this all wrong.
He's a monk.
Maybe you need yourself a new seamstress. If it keeps falling
He-
apart.
I think I have somebody who can help her.
He points to you, Ralphie, actually. He goes, "No, you are a monk. You are the most agile. It must be you. And it is your debt anyways."
Is he the most agile?
Do you hear what I'm
He's a monk.
saying?
And he doesn't-
Hold on, I'm gonna try and like do the jump and spinny move right now.
Okay,
I
do a performance check. Performance check right now. Let's see if this works
do
out.
it, do it.
You kind of stumbled, but you pulled it off. I got up to the DM.
Wait, do you want me to roll one too big?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
You got about halfway.
Yeah, roll one.
No, I
Gonna let
kind of.
him- Are
Can
you
I
gonna
roll
let
with disadvantage because I'm old? Because I'd kind of like to explain how I'm an old man.
Oh no,
If I was
monks
back-
get.
If I was back to my normal self, I might be able to help better.
Did you not just say last session that the older you get, the more you're?
Tell you what. What's the check to lie to someone?
Deception.
Deception.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a deception check instead of a performance check.
probably. Not lying though. I want to help her, but I'm old.
Yeah, but you can totally do this.
All right, fine.
That's the
fine.
lie.
All
Not
He
that
goes,
old.
Nope,
All right,
nope.
Performance.
He actually gives you that like tisk sound, like I don't know how it's written, like, and he goes, "You can't fool me." 2 hours of dance instructions, and then we shall call it even. Deal?
Okay,
Sounds
I
more than fair to me.
do with this. So maybe we can arrange some sustenance.
Yes,
yes, of
maybe we
course.
could. Maybe.
He says something in another language that none of you recognize, and one of the whatchamacallit, one of the
Servants?
the mongrel folk kind of scrambles in, frantic looking, panicked, kind of sweating, and he goes, "The food now!" And when he barks that, the dude just kind of scampers off like a fucking beat dog.
I'm not even paying attention.
Okay.
I'm getting comfortable at the table now.
I gotta slide up beside Ptolemy, and I say, whisper to him, sit beside him, whisper to him. I don't think we should eat anything. Kind of strange that an angel needs to give him a potion to do something that he should be able to do with the flick of a wrist.
Go ahead and roll a religion check.
Me?
Oh, farmer, right now. Yeah, angels can't do that at the flick of their wrist.
Do they not have restoration powers?
Let me double check.
I don't know. I'm just going with it. I just say he's fucking shifty. Feel like he should be able to do shit. If he's an angel, he's
That's
being a
fucking
fucking
hilarious.
asshole for an angel.
Well, I'll take a potion. So I agree to the 2-hour session.
Yeah, no, he doesn't have restoration. He has commune, raise dead, detect good and evil at will.
I'm gonna go on the hopes that tell him he doesn't know that. Tell him exactly what I
The
said.
problem is Ptolemy doesn't know that, but he also doesn't give a fuck about it anyway. So, so while you're talking, I'm just like, what do you mean don't eat, bro? Please, you're killing my high right now.
Have fun. I'm gonna sit somewhere else.
So
He's
I
mad at me. Now he's sulking. He's going to another side of the table. What the fuck? I'm just looking at him with disdain now. Really, guy? Really?
I look to you for your expertise, and you just ignore mine, but that's okay.
It's fucking
Bro,
hilarious.
you're suspicious of a guy who's fed me before and I did not die from it.
Ralphie, I'm not letting you
Because he
off the hook
feeds you
here.
doesn't mean he doesn't rob you.
I'm not letting you roll until you describe, like, storytelling wise, how you're giving this corpse bride a dancing line.
I can't fucking believe this. I really need to get my meal so I can watch this fuckery.
all right. So I'm assuming she's all sewn back together, right? I don't need to like put her back together.
Yeah,
right?
she is.
Okay. So I grab her by the hand.
Man,
I look at the angel and I ask him if he can get any kind of music, maybe a harp going. I even have one actually. I pull out my lyre and ask him if he can bless it and maybe, do a good tune or something like that. So
Sure. He blesses the lyre. It has the same effect as when a Catholic priest bless something. It's all fancy now.
all right. And then if somebody could play a tune, I would definitely be
I'll play it.
trying to. There we go. We've got
So
somebody.
suddenly Artie Mist snaps out of his syphilitic haze, becomes cogent. Artie, you are in the middle of a monk's abbot. There is an angel and a corpse dancer sitting in front of you. There is an angel like giving a corpse bride to Ralphie, his character, and it looks like they're about to dance. I'm not giving you any other context besides what's immediately around you, and they're asking you to play a lyre.
All right. And is there any tune in particular you play?
Yeah, fucking All Star by Smash Mouth.
There we go. So I teach her, put your foot on mine and grab her by the hand, look her in the eye. And I don't know if she could tell, but I give her some kind of look of that, like, I'm sorry and I want to help her, but I hope she understands. And continue trying to waltz in a circle. Eventually, I end up, falling. And I don't know how the angel reacts to that. But I want to see if he's gonna get mad at me now.
No, he actually is just concerned about you. He goes, "Oh, are you okay?"
I don't know. My hips and joints feel a little bit
Yo,
older,
I'm
if you
at
will.
the table drinking wine, laughing my ass off, bro.
Again.
By the way, the
less
fall
than a-
wasn't a joke. By the way, she got a 3 on her fucking performance check and totally tripped the fuck out of you.
There we go. And I just kind of explained to him how a day ago I was about 30 years younger. And again, it's not as easy as I thought it would be, but I'm trying my hardest and pick her back up, ask him to play a new song.
He hands you the potion and he goes, "I am terribly sorry," and he just pimp slaps the shit out of this woman.
Thank you. And I slap her as well and drink my potion. Fuck yeah.
Bacon, while that's going on, can I like as they start dancing, I asked the abbot if can I go back up to my room and go lie down for a rest maybe?
Absolutely.
Are you mad I danced with your lady?
No, it's not my lady. It's you enjoy yourself, you have fun.
All right, then I'll take her back to your room.
And I'm gonna
That's a good attitude to have. You're not supposed to wife them.
I'm gonna go upstairs, but I'm actually gonna sneak around and see if I can find the abbot's room.
The abbot's room? No, you
Room.
cannot. Let me pull up the fucking.
Something about this guy.
Hey, he's got 2 thumbs and remembered to turn on Fog of War and disable dynamic light.
That guy.
It's all blacked out for me though.
Here we go.
Getting closer, warmer.
Guess you logged in at the wrong account, so the whole thing anyway.
Oh, hang on 1 second.
While we're waiting, at this point, I'm going to assume my aging is reversed, right? I drank the potion. I don't know if I'm charmed, but...
Instantaneously reversed.
All right.
You danced for 2 hours.
Now
I
you
just went upstairs like 2 minutes into it.
Now you were
2
crying
hours of
baby
my-
on the floor.
No.
2 hours of my life for 30 years back. Fair trade.
Yeah, it's definitely a fair trade.
So, yeah, go ahead and put yourself, Nostra, up in this. You're in the upper floor now. You've gone upstairs.
Yo, can I say one thing?
Uh,
Can I ask?
I still need a guy in the
Xanax
journal.
still sitting at with Ptolemy?
What's that?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Is Xanax still sitting at the table with Ptolemy?
He's not sitting beside you, no.
Not beside me, but at the table.
Yeah, down a little
All
ways.
All right, so I can wait. Go ahead.
So,
Donnie, are you still signed in the D&D account? Can you give Nostra a token? So
actually, I don't think we need these
I-
cards.
I'm not. I signed out, so I didn't see anything more.
So, yeah, you get upstairs and there's a hall, and at the end of the hall there's a door. That hall is where your rooms are. Are you going to go through the door?
Towards my room.
No, away from the room into the private rooms.
Is there anybody up there?
Doesn't seem to be in this particular place now.
I'll go to my room and open the door. Walk in, make noise as I'm going in, and try and quietly walk back out and quietly shut the door behind me.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. And yeah, I'm gonna go check out one of the rooms that weren't our rooms. Just slowly peek in, see if I can see if there's anybody in it.
Well, when you open the door at the end of the hall, it opens up into another hall, and the first thing that hits you is this smell. It smells like a fucking barnyard up here. I'll give you a quick, I'll make the Arcana check a gimme, but it seems like the door was magically enchanted to prevent the smell from getting out. This resembles more like a barn than a fucking this, and you see once you open the door, a couple of those mongrel folk, they see you and they immediately lower their gaze and kind of scatter off away from you.
I'll keep staring at them just so they don't catch my gaze. And they'll run away, and I'm just going to close the door behind me and go back to my room. And
Yeah,
actually,
so-
short rest.
Real quick, let me just describe what you saw. It was like basically like piles of hay. They had like stalls that they were forced to sleep in, and the only things that were nice were where the angel had bought them clothes and shit like that. Like essentially it was like their livery that they that was the only thing that was nice in there. It was like a cabinet and a couple of things for that. Everything else was an absolute shithole. But yeah, you're back in your room.
Yeah, I'll go back to my room
No issues whatsoever.
and have a short rest, which is half an hour, I think. So after a short rest, I'll come back down.
Who else is doing what? Ralphie's giving his dancing lesson right now.
I'm gonna roll another performance check just to kind of keep him entertained.
Yeah, go
Let him know that I'm not
So,
sitting down.
can I be taking a short rest sitting here watching this dancing lesson?
This is my HP roll bacon. I'm using 2 of my rogue levels. So
Dab would turn
7
over to
plus
Ptolemy and
9,
say,
10.
"You enjoying the show here, or care to join me upstairs for a rest? I can ensure our safety in my hut, my friend."
So
That
when
sounds
you
just about right, Deb.
when Nat Ferris, you fall again because you rolled a fucking 3 on your dance check. But she actually managed to do really well. Got 2 17s with disadvantage from being recently sewed back together. And he claps and he's actually resolved. He thinks marvelous. We'll see her tomorrow. She has no excuses this time. Smiling.
So I explained to him, yes, I do think she's ready. Good job. And I just let him know that it's all his doing. You know, I did nothing.
He beams at you, and when an angel beams at you, there's literal beams.
I just kind of walk back slowly and go for a long rest with my friends. So
Feeling a lot better, a lot less sore in the back.
oh yeah.
Oh, we're doing a
Are
long
we
rest?
taking a long rest?
Or a short rest, I'm sorry, yeah. Short. Yeah.
Long rest? That's what I need to know.
I'm good for either now that I'm young again.
It's
'Cause I wouldn't
nighttime,
mind a
correct?
long rest. I've
Now
been
it-
eating and drinking and smoking weed, so I could definitely.
Yeah,
do
this
it.
is like winding
Yeah.
down into the night type stuff, right?
Somebody say tiny
We-
hut.
Well, so we did travel and all that shit since, so I'm assuming it's late at night.
I just danced for 2 hours. I'm tired as he can come.
So Bacon,
Yeah,
are we,
when I do want to talk a little while when we get all together inside the hut.
I will join them in the hut.
Are we free to construct a hut somewhere in one of the rooms?
Yeah, absolutely. They don't give a shit.
And if you're in the hut when it's cast, you can come and go as you please, right?
Correct.
It's up.
As long as I
I
allow
think it's
it.
up.
Up
to the
when,
caster.
When we're in there, as like before you actually cast it, I mentioned the mongrel folk. It's those creatures like
You should wait. You should wait until he casts it.
Well,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying is maybe he can allow
I would
one
definitely. I
or
would.
2 of them to come inside is what I'm trying to insinuate,
Why?
just so we can talk and figure out more about this guy. He's not telling us enough, and the girl can't really tell us.
Why are you so intent upon causing trouble where there need be none?
Hey, you guys were suspicious as we came up. You know, this is a way to.
I
find
look at
out
every.
I just want to get what we need so we can leave.
information.
If you
is-
wish to go get information,
is just as valuable as and I point at the whatever he's holding my family trinkets in.
Knock,
Information
knock,
is just as valuable as actual like
Knock,
gems
knock,
and
knock.
jewels.
Oh, there's a knock on the door.
Very soft knock.
by the way,
I
though,
can hear
as Nat Ferris tries to walk into the tiny hut, he bounces his nose off the side of it quite a few times, as I'm refusing to let him in as a kind of a joke.
Hey, that's not funny. Let me in. I start throwing some water at it. See if that'll do anything.
Yo, that's piss.
I'll answer the door.
It's a mongrel folk child.
Oh man, they always send their fucking children.
We all know how Ptolemy feels about children.
No,
I-
children are okay. Babies are the problem.
Honestly expected to hear Lex just go,
I shoot it.
shoot it.
I shoot the child.
Don't threaten me with a good time, man. I'll shoot that shit.
We know. No. Yeah,
I'm
this
chaotic neutral.
kid just kind of quickly leaning towards evil. This kid just quickly shuffles into the room, and he looks up at Nikolai and he goes, "What is your family name, sir?"
I'm gonna roll insight on the child first before I tell him.
It's an evil kid.
Make sure it even is a kid.
It doesn't have advantage. Just take the left one.
You got a 10. The kid wants to know your family name, and he doesn't seem to have malintent for you. Maybe hard
He wouldn't.
to tell.
He wouldn't with it. He'd be whatever I would think with a 10.
Yeah, the kid wants to know your family name.
I tell him, Kutzo.
His eyes kind of go wide. He starts taking his shoe off, his right shoe. It's a boot.
man.
It takes a little bit of time. It's a boot. It's laced up like
It's
high.
getting comfortable here.
What are you doing?
It's really awkward. It's taking him a while. This is a pretty long boot. Like this thing is he's like, he has to unlace it. It's like too tight to just pull off. Like he tries at first to pull the shoe off, but it gets stuck, so he has to keep unlacing it. Goes through this process like 2 or 3
Yep.
more times.
Yo, I nudge Dab. What kind of party is this turning into, bro?
It's definitely not one that I'm inclined to be a part of. I don't want no dirty mongrel shoes in my tiny hut here, giving off quite a smell.
Let's
He-
okay.
Come on, don't call him a mongrel, man. That's
That's
This guy
actually
doesn't like people putting their foot in his hut.
Yeah.
so. At this point, he gets his
That.
shoe off.
I don't want to be a part of this.
At this-
I asked him, what are you doing? Is he
At
taking
this
off?
point, he says, "I have something to show you." At this point, the shoe is off. It smells the way you'd expect it to smell. I'm gonna be honest with you. It is not very pleasant. This child probably hasn't taken those shoes off or gotten a new pair of clothes in quite a long time.
I was
Does not know
in
what a bath
Strahd's
is.
dungeon. It's not too bad.
It's actually pretty bad.
Okay.
However, he takes out a small knife. It's
Hey, take it easy, little man.
he actually starts like going into the sole of his boot with his knife. It's like it's not a dagger. It's like a D2 style knife, like the equivalent of a fucking Swiss Army knife style blade. And he starts cutting into the sole of his shoe from the inside.
Man, those aren't Jordans.
What, like, do you need my help?
He lifts the sole from that he just cut out from the boot. It looks like it had been sewn in a couple of times, you see from it, and he pulls out a patch.
What
You
is it?
you immediately recognize the patch, Nikolai, as your family's crest.
As my family's first. What is with
Using
this
your
house and
family's
having
crest as an
fucking
insult.
things for my family's? Who is this fucking abbot?
Did you ask the child that?
I just kind of say it out loud, like rhetorically.
Flinches and shushes you, looking around panicked.
Sorry. Can you tell me more? The dead lady, she had club with the same symbol. Was it the same symbol?
It is unknown. Yeah, it was the same exact symbol. It's your family's fucking symbol.
I pull out the cloth and look. What? She couldn't tell me. What can you tell me?
You're home.
I know I'm home.
This is your home.
This is
Ah,
my home.
ow.
We are your family.
Oh
What's-
shit!
What's left of us.
You're
Wow.
wait. Is Valkolor here?
Is that the name that I gave you for the dwarf?
I think that was my cousin's name.
He when he hears that name that I totally remember, that I told you about, he flinches. You
The
can roll
dwarfs?
an
Okay.
insight check. That's your cousin's name.
The fucking angel's probably Valkolor. That's what's in my head right now.
No, she's dead. This is obviously like you mentioning her was a traumatic thing. Valerie Kalor. You've met, sort of, in a way.
Was she one of the ghosts or skeletons at the other rooms?
No, you've seen her eyes, and I believe you've held her hand.
And I just kind of like, my head kind of like wherever downstairs would be, it kind of like goes in that direction, like slowly but subtly.
Yup.
And I nod.
Must save us. He tortures us. He did this to us. We were not like this. My grandfather tells me he gives me this before he is killed.
Is this abbot? He's with Strahd, yes.
Yes and no. He wants to heal Strahd, but he is twisted. He worships the wolf. He is the wolf. He wants to feed the hunger that Strahd has, the hole that was in his heart. Talks of nothing else when you are gone.
The fuck is your cousin talking about, Nostra?
No, well, I don't know if this is my cousin. My cousin's dead.
He sounds
My
like he's your
cousin's
cousin.
the fucking dead lady that Ralphie and I were dancing with.
You
The
fucked
parts
your
of it,
cousin,
the
mate?
part of the dead lady.
Sounds like your family.
Watch
Sounds like
the
the whole
fucking
family
stream.
was into banging daddies.
Sounds like his aunt was looking at him while giving him a hand job.
Right?
Is that just a hand and eye of your aunt from that corpse?
Oh my
I'm gonna
God.
ask
Watch.
the kid if he's talking about werewolves. You heard, Bacon?
You're gonna do
I'm
what?
gonna- What you talking about, son? Werewolves?
No, mongrel folk. The werekin are a failed experiment that he done and he lost control. He seeks us. He sends us out to exterminate them, but for every one we kill, they kill 10 of us.
Oh, you say you're my family. Who are you to me?
Y'all sound like some hoes.
Not sure, quite frankly. My grandfather. Who is your grandmother?
I didn't have a name for her. Let's call her Guinevere. Keep off.
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
I'm not familiar with that. I believe, well, there was a falling out amongst family members over certain aspects a very long time ago. I believe she might be the granddaughter of the woman that left quite some time ago, around the time of the Great Darkness that came.
You get from me when they kick you out, you probably did some shit.
I can ask around and see if you'd like.
Your
I just
grandmother
nod.
was not popping.
Look,
I think this kid's lying, man. I think he's a liar.
I don't even care. Let's just get him out of here. He
He's a
smells like ass.
bony. He's a big fat bony.
He smells really bad, though. Can we just get them out of here, please?
I do not lie. I hold the family crest. This is one of the few pieces that's left that wasn't ripped from out.
Good God, man. You also hold the family smell. This is terrible.
Well, maybe you can kill your friend the abbot so we can all take a bath. He doesn't allow us to bathe. He kills
Yeah,
us
this
at a
guy's-
whim. He transmognifies us into monsters.
And how do you
And you-
propose we kill an angel?
You stab it.
With what?
With what?
with what?
You have swords, correct?
No.
Oh, do you have swords?
We have
I look
farming
at his
implements.
Swiss Army knife. No, they don't have swords. I don't.
How do you know a stabbing will kill an angel? That sounds
You can
rather
roll a
like
religion check. I mean, that's fair.
Yeah.
cut its wings
Oh,
off, loses its power.
kill
Yeah,
it
on-
like anything else.
On some Jesse Ventura in The Predator, if it bleeds, we can kill it. Yeah, angels don't like getting stabbed. They're just really tough to do that to.
Take that sword of yours and put it straight through his stomach. That'll kill him.
And what stopped
And,
you and your
How did we
family
get
here?
caught up in these ugly people's revolution?
Look, you guys didn't like this guy anyways. This is just more reason to not like him, especially, I mean, obviously I am invested in this entire fucking situation. You know, my whole fucking family died. I'm sorry. You know,
Sounds like
For
we
what?
picked up a new traveler with quite a bit of baggage.
Yes, indeed.
well, it's
does
just,
not
you know,
seem like it is cost effective to continue on this
it's
crusade.
like you guys have no heart or anything, you know. It's
It sounds
Yeah,
like
I
your
mean,
family is benefiting Strahd.
benefiting Strahd. Do you see my fucking family? You told me fucking stank.
Well, now
That's my fucking
just-
family.
he just told you not 10 minutes ago he was your family, and now you're all in on him. How do we know he's not lying?
I rolled
How
an
do we know
insight
they're
check
just
to
not
see as
trapped
well.
here? And wants us to
Well,
free him.
it-
You know,
it's not
this is
like you
not the
guys tried
result
to
of
help
some
me figure
twisted
that out.
deal they made.
How do we know this
You
is
think-
not a mirage made by
He
Strahd
has
to
my
trick us?
fucking family crest.
I whispered to Lex, "Yo, dog, shoot him."
I hear it because we're
I
right
just
there in
wanna
the
stand
same
up-
room. And
Oh, now let us talk about it in peace. I take the kid and I heard him out of the thing.
I definitely like Nat Ferris gets a fucking look. Like, and actually, I'm gonna use thaumaturgy. Like the light dim. Hold on here. Let me
While
see
they're
if I
having their
can
little
do this
action,
stuff.
I would pull the kid aside and say, "You have any plan you may propose that could help us accomplish this?"
Yo, Deb, can I go into that tiny hut yet?
So the flames start to flicker,
Flames from what?
and or
Thaumaturgy.
not like any candles that are in the room or whatever. They flicker a little bit, and then they brighten really bright and dim right down. And just as I'm giving Ralphie a look that
And I'm gonna look
Sorry,
over at
Nat
you. And
Ferris.
I'm gonna look
Look.
over at Nikolai and say, "You really think it's a good idea to use magic right now, where we're finding all this out? There's an angel in the building who can probably sense the magic
it's
going on.
it's thaumaturgy. It's nothing but trick magic.
It's also
Yes.
a reason for the angel to come check on us and see this poor boy in our room
But
here."
so your tiny hut is not a magic thing,
It's
right?
a lot less
just,
potent than your hat.
Yeah.
I
So
think we should
let's
let the
not talk
kid
about the
leave.
thaumaturgy.
I think this
Let
kid
the
needs
kid
to
leave.
go
Well,
before
first
he
I asked
does
him.
find it.
First, I asked him if he had a plan at all. Did the kid have a plan?
This
He
was his plan.
he says, "Well, to be honest with you, I've seen similar adventurers. I've heard of similar adventurers. Let's call him 14 just for the timeline's sake. He's actually 14, guys. Fuck everything that I said before. He goes, I've seen other adventurers get slaughtered, but I believe there might be someone who can help you and get better equipped in order to handle him, because as you are now, most of you, if not all, would surely die.
What
However,
I'm saying.
so make for the Solenka Pass.
Selenka Pass.
And the temple that's hidden there, you will find the dwarf. Give you a sword that can help defeat Strahd. But that sword can also help defeat the abbot. We would ask that in exchange for this information, when you've gotten the sword, you come back and please set us free.
If this does what you say it shall do, then of course we have no choice but to come back and repay your good deeds.
At this point he hears like a creaking coming, and like if you turn your head to look at the creaking, you turn back, that kid's gone.
And then I think we would all return to the tiny hut as Nat Ferris tries to come in. He kind of bonks his nose because I've locked him out of half of it. He can duck under and get back in.
I kind of rub my nose, a little irritated, get in there, say, "Well, I need him," and just kind of fall asleep because I'm really tired from dancing.
Look, you guys don't know me. But you're here. You're in this situation, whether you like it or not. And I mean, it's I everything I do is the wrong thing. You know, it's I like I don't know what to do to get acceptance or whatever it is you guys call it.
You could
What
start
do you
by-
mean accepted? Because we won't go fight your battles on.
No, I do a little tiny magic trick and I get called out by the magic guy who's got the hut. And it's a cool hut, don't get me wrong, but you know, it's like how am I supposed to coexist with a group that is constantly like against me almost in a way?
We criticize each other. You got to toughen up a bit.
No, I can handle that, you know. I've
As
been
well
around,
as
but,
everywhere you've been,
know.
trouble has followed. We have been stuck in quite the predicaments with you around. You can
Yeah,
understand
now
our
you just
little-
expect
To
us
be
to
fair,
You guys sound
everywhere
like
we've
you've got
been,
yourself
trouble
in a few
has
predicaments
followed.
before.
Everywhere.
I don't think you can blame everything in your past on me.
Well,
Either way,
we
you
saved
want-
you one time, and
want
the
to-
one
see,
time,
That's what I'm talking about. I'm
And
just trying to
the way
come
you
forward, and still I'm it's a negative light that I'm in, no matter what.
Well, you could start by stop flapping your lips and let us get some sleep here. You've heard that we will come back and save your family. Let us get some sleep and continue on with
No,
our
I,
mission.
I get that, but it's not just this. It's all, you know.
not to be brutally honest, but you look like a demon, and I'm a monk. I don't
Hey,
kind
you
of.
you can't judge a book by its cover. You're a monk and you're a dick, right?
With that being said, my family's alive. Haha. Go to bed.
I turn over.
See,
to
that's
the-
exactly what I mean.
So I would say we would all take our long rest, and yeah, we pick it up the next day. Later, bacon.
See if I'm gonna go over to Nikolai and say, play to their strengths. Money talks. Don't tell them that they're gonna do it for the greater good, because we don't do shit for the greater good, but we do
What's the
everything for
greater
money.
good?
And
So
go to bed.
at this point, y'all wake up.
That's always good.
You know, this angel is being
That's
really-
always good.
this angel, for all the everything else, is actually being genuinely hospitable to you, and it asks if you need anything in terms of if you need anything currently, or will you be heading out today?
Potions.
I'm going to let him replenish whatever he's offering. I'm going to take everything he's offering.
Food. He gives you rations. He has rations for you. He can't spare anything else.
No
health
potions, anything like that?
No.
Okay, well, I'll let him replenish my rations.
You get good wine. You get good food for the next couple of days, and it'll be about a week's travel to the. It'll be about a week's hard travel to the past.
So does he know? Where does he think we're going?
He doesn't know.
Okay, so as far as he knows, we're still on our mission to Strahd, correct?
Correct. I guess he thinks you're going towards Strahd's castle.
All right, we wouldn't tell him any different, but we definitely would be starting to head towards finding that dwarf. Thank him for his what the fuck is the word I'm looking for? His
Hospitality.
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 gratitude?
That's the fucking word I'm looking for.
His
He smiles at all of you. He kind of warmly gestures towards the group and he goes, "Of course, you're welcome to my house anytime." And as he says "my house," he's making eye contact with Nikolai.
I would
I
kind
give
of tip.
I give him a glare like very similar to one that Nat Ferris got last night, but
That's a
just
fucking
a
dumb
little
idea.
not as not
The
as
flames go up.
like
Yeah.
no, not with the magic, but there's definitely a little bit of a like stink eye involved. Not a huge amount.
Yeah, but you don't want him to know that we know that what's
I
going
think
on.
he already knows.
So
Anybody?
as they're all walking away, I kind of ask him one more time. I know you said you don't have any potions, but from one follower to another, I know you're an angel. I'm a monk. You sure? We'd really love to return to your house.
You can go ahead and roll a persuasion check.
I'm walking away.
Good job.
Just
Yeah,
needed
so
big-
so you go to start speaking to this angel and you just throw up on him. Comes out of fucking nowhere, just and it's like really nasty too.
Oh my god.
Let me help you clean that off. And I start throwing water on him.
He just oh my god.
Splash him with that water.
He's got like the scary movie 3 fucking pea finger thing.
So you're basically like from his perspective exuding water on him now.
Yep. Trying to help him clean it up. Did I convince him?
Obviously not.
We're gonna start next session off with a roll for initiative.
What?
On who?
Apparently
You
he's
gotta
not a
fight
fan
the
of.
angel because you puked on him?
And then basically spit water at him.
Oh my god, come on. There's gotta be better than that. We can't fix it at all.
Would you like to try to fix it? Because this angel's looking pretty pissed off.
I already tried my best.
Let me see what I got. I have persuasion.
My
I have a
stink eye.
+5 to intimidation.
I definitely smirk when Nat Ferris pukes on him. Like I enjoyed that.
Also, just so you know, you guys are trying to negotiate for things we don't even need.
Fags.
This is fucking hilarious.
I want to use. How about do I have deception? I have +2
Get 'em.
I have +2 to persuasion. The first thing I'm gonna do, right, is I'm gonna grab fucking Nat Ferris by the neck from behind and pull him away from the angel. Immediately, I'm just gonna pull him away from the angel. As I pull him away from the angel, I'm gonna say, "My friend, this is obviously a what do they call it when your culture is like clashing because you don't know stuff?"
Culture clash.
Lost in translation.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
obviously
Being American.
a mistake. It's
Yeah,
true.
yeah, that works.
This is obviously a mistake in customs. He is sorry. We are sorry. You have been nothing but hospitable to us. I'm gonna try to persuade him to forgive this bullshit.
I
Go ahead and roll it,
a little bit.
Al.
Must have an upset stomach from being old and returning to young. His stomach does not agree with him.
Yeah, we are so sorry. This is obviously a misunderstanding. That's the word I was looking for. This is a misunderstanding.
He stops bristling as much, but he's staring at you with hatred in his eyes and rage.
It would be.
He turns and he walks away.
Come on, guys. Let's get the fuck out of here.
That's yep.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you projectile vomiting all over our host?
I think the demon actually cursed me. When he gave him that look, it made me vomit.
Hold on.
That's so racist.
Immediately blame it on
I'm
him.
gonna look at Ralphie right now and give him like a good little like fangy fucking grin right now, and I'm gonna roll a deception check to.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm immediately gonna blame it on him.
And Ralphie, if your character wants to know,
Oh,
geez, dude,
shit.
like you're a monk, right? You have some background in religion. His deception was so good, you are now questioning all the shit you read about this stuff. Like, it's not gonna have any in-game stuff, but you're really not sure if he actually cursed you or not. And if so, you're really not sure. It's
I got to tell you,
It's-
man, if you do that shit to me, I'm going to fucking kill you.
I'm telling you, it had to have been. There was no other reason for me to throw up.
It's true.
yeah, you
Yes, but
started
there was
off as
reason
like
for you to
a
blow them off with like a fire hose with your water.
Yeah, bro. What the fuck, man? You gotta stop
That's
spraying
not-
people with that thing, bro.
I
That's
grew
not
up.
cool.
Not
I don't
everybody
know where that
understands
water
that that
comes
water.
from. That shit is not
Exactly.
sanitary.
Oh my
At-
god.
That
Some
shit is
point-
slightly warm. Don't spray that shit on people.
Understood.
At some point throughout the journey, I slipped next to everybody else other than Nat Ferris and explained
Spray you with shower warm
He's-
water.
he's not cursed. There's no curse on him. But I say it to everybody individually so Nat Ferris doesn't hear.
It's
Yeah,
definitely
because
better.
that's not
I'm gonna
that's
play
not
with this
fishy
one
at
for a
all.
bit.
That's not fishy at all.
Well, I can talk to
He
everybody.
doesn't. He's not gonna say it to
Throughout
me.
a
He's
few
not
hour
gonna let him
journey.
get that close to me.
Okay.
I full on believe that he
I'm
cursed
de-
him, and
I'm definitely gonna hear it. I'm definitely gonna hear it and chuckle and think about ways I can use it to my advantage because it's quite apparent that I've been cheering Nat Ferris throughout this whole encounter.
Oh my god, this is so fucked up and hilarious. This is how you
fuck with
guys.
me, you fucking with the best.
This is how you guys pass the time as usual, going along your long and arduous journey. There's some chasms. There's this. You're going up mountains, down mountains. There's a river that you're kind of following along with some general directions. I'll just give it as a gimme for this. There's a road until finally, and where we're gonna leave you for the end of this set. You come to a guard tower and a gate.
Big keeps muting himself.
Was just unfucking this.
Muting yourself, Bacon. There we go.
No, he's
No, I
You're
have to.
changing the
I
map,
can't click
yeah.
and I can't click and talk at the same time. God damn it! I love Zoom. So yeah, there's a guard tower along you're on a mountain path that's leading you to a river, and in front of you there is a gate, massive, ancient wooden doors with similar aged stone. On top of it sit two massive statues of birds. Behind it rests a guard tower, and you have now started your journey along this pass. This is where we're going to end the session, everybody, and thank y'all for playing.
All right. Well, thanks for tuning in to episode 22 of the Bacon Campaign. Here every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be back again next week, and then again next Monday for the next episode of Lost Mines of Hanover, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as well. We'll see you next week. Thanks for watching.
Thanks,
You.
guys.